Woo. Mm. Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh, like the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And welcome back to another episode of Jeep Talk. Now, this is Jeep Talk episode 40. Yo, I didn't think we'd get this far, man, but I think we might. Episode 40. The wolf or the sheep? Which one are you? The rich is getting richer. The top 1% has more income now than ever in history. The income inequality gap, the wealth race gap, any kind of financial gap we've ever seen is at the highest it's ever been. I know y'all been hearing that a lot. What you gonna do about it? You gonna be the wolf or you gonna be the sheep? You see, what I understand now, what I've been understood for a while actually, is that a lot of the times it is easier for people to complain about something than to try to find a way. Now, it doesn't mean by them complaining it's not wrong. It's not saying that their complaining is not right. Because hey, right is dependent on the person. You can be very upset the way that history has been. You can be very upset the way that the wealthy are in all over the world. This is not just the United States. The United States is just the biggest income capital. All over the world, you can be upset. But how you react will determine whether or not you have to stay upset or if you find a way to join the crowd. I'm gonna head back eating too. Let me shout you guys out in a second. Look at him. John Carter says, I'm the Hulk. I mean, that's another way to look at it. But I could just say, are you the predator or are you the prey? You see, a lot of times people think that if you complain enough about something, there will be somebody or some group of people who are going to do something to make it better for you, make things better, or make things equal, or make things right. And I think that comes from us as United States citizens. I can only speak as United States citizens being fed, spoon-fed these fairy tales as kids, as well as watching these movies where normally the protagonist or the hero always wins in the end. It wasn't until I think I had to be like 16 or 17 when they started, or when in high school, when they started making the villain more interesting, and then people kind of wanted the villain to win. It's because growing up until you like in high school, it's always been, hey, there's some hero that's going to come save the day, and then people in their mind think that actually exists in real life. They get that incorporated in mind, like, I'm the good guy, or there's a good guy who's going to come save the day, and all the wealthy people are going to have to share with all the poor people around the world. It's not reality, y'all. That's not reality. That's not reality at all. That is a fantasy. That is movie magic. Are you the wolf or are you the sheep? That is reality. Because there's only two. They say, oh, well, in that analogy, there's a human who hurts. No, come on. In the analogy of the wolf and the sheep, you're either the predator or the prey. The predator or the prey. There's no border now. Now, you can be a predator who doesn't have to eat every single sheep they see. You can be that predator who can choose when you want to eat sheep or when you want to just go about your business. But there's always going to be a predator and a prey. Now, you can complain all you want about, hey, and I know it is. I'm gonna start. Yo, I can complain all I want. Yo, I'm black. You know, we didn't have. I mention it, but it's not complaining. I do mention it all the time. But I can complain all I want. Yo, we black. It's been so unfair. We need to be treated as equals. And I can be right. Yes, we went through 200 years of not being able. 200 years ago, we couldn't read. Yes, we went through all this stuff, and I could be right. But that's not going to change my status quo. I could be an immigrant and say, oh, I'm complaining because they're making it hard for us to cross the border. They're making it hard for us to get in here, even if we're trying to come legally. I can complain, but if I'm not doing nothing about it, what does that change, Mother G? You're either the wolf or the sheep. The rich is going to always keep getting richer. Stop. End quote. Period. The rich is going to always get richer. And the poor in the state of the mindset you have of not being financially educated, of not being worldly educated so you can understand where to go to find your happiness. If you're poor in that sense, you're going to always be poor unless you decide to make a change in your mind. Can't change the way you live until you change the way you think. I'm gonna shout you guys out in the room. Give me a second. For all those jumpers joining in, this is Jeep Talk, episode 40. You're either the wolf or the sheep. All right, let me get your shot. All right, Fat Wet. Good morning. What's going on, Fat? Baxter's retracted. Big Euro say, you see what happened in Check? Yeah. Yo, shout out to Check in Effect. I shared the video, because I do believe that you know, we got to get that. If he does lose his channel, we got to get him back to 100. I don't think, me personally, I don't think your subscriber count matters. Me personally, that's my after 1,000. After 1,000, when you're monetized, I don't think it really matters. Because for me, it don't matter at all. What matters the most is to get me being able to get the message out. But he definitely had. I think he had either almost or he had 500,000 subscribers, which is definitely a feat for someone who stays consistent with being a genuine person they are and not switching up because they want to get more subscribers or not changing who they are to fit the acquiesce the world, and then talking bad about, you know, where they came from. So I definitely give check for it. I subscribe to this channel. I think he had a GoFundMe out there if you guys want to GoFundMe. But it also is a learning lesson, and I try to lead by example. I never ever allow someone else to do anything for my channel. And there's a reason why. The reason why is, if I'm telling my story, it's got to be 100% my story. I'm even against, I'm not against it, but I don't even let people make thumbnails for me. I would not, like, if I don't know how to do something and I want it on my channel, I could probably easily pay somebody to do it. But the issue with that is that I'd rather learn and then do it. I'd rather learn how to do something than have someone else do it for me. Because I understand we live in a world where people will always hold it against you. I really hope Shaq get his channel back. I know it's up there. If I look at the copyright laws, I don't see how he doesn't get his channel back, because if it's him in a video, even if somebody here's the thing, and we're gonna get back to the topic in a second. No one can create a thing of yours based on your stuff, based on your videos, and then copyright it. So whatever, the only thing that is the music could be copywritten, but who knows? I hope for the best, man. But again, That's another instant. Are you the wolf or are you the sheep? Me, me personally, I'm going to always be the wolf. And the reason why I'm going to always be the wolf is because I understand that reality, that fantasy world where the good guy comes. I used to watch the never ending story. Um I used to watch Bruce Leroy and all. I can understand it, but I understood these are movies. I understand in reality, life don't work sorry. Life don't work that way. There isn't always a hero that's gonna come save the day. There's most likely not always a good or a bad side. There's just two different perspectives of life. So I'm never going to be the sheep because I'm always thinking, how can I put myself in a position I want? Not why am I in a position I am? And I think that question right there, it will. Oh my God, I gotta get right. Hold on. Like, look, for example, I'm being a wolf right now because I just cut off the guy in the Jeep in the car behind me. I could have waited in line and waited for him to let go past and see when a spot was open, but I just cut off the guy behind me because, yo, I'm a wolf. That's every day. If you need to, every day you wake up in the morning, you should look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm a wolf. I'm not a sheep. Because, I mean, that's if you want to be a wolf. That's if you want to be a wolf. If you want to be the master of your own destiny or your own life or your own journey. Let me get your comments. He says, I'm the sheep herder. I'm also the hunter. Again, we were just giving I also said predator and prey. That might be better because the sheep just is more, I think the sheep is more used, people understand it, but I could also say the predator and prey. It's a black and white world. Hey, oh my God. Hey, Burry Jr., what's up? Reynolds Jr., what's going on? Yo, listen. I hear so many people say life is not black and white, and I don't respond. I don't correct them. I don't correct them when people say, yo, the world is not black and white. Everything is not black and white. No. Everything is black and white. People just make it in color for them to feel better about what they're doing or what they're not doing. Example. There was a big issue with before, and break up a little bit here sometimes. There was a big issue before about taking donations. And they said, oh, well, this person is begging. Well, this person allows donations. Well, this person says you can donate if you want to. And they say, there is no black and white. No, there is black and white. Either you take donations or you don't. Now, it don't mean that one is better than the other, but there is a black and white. No matter how you take a donation, no matter how you do a fundraiser, it's all the same. It's all the same. Life is black and white. People who say it's not black and white is because you cannot, because a lot of people cannot deal with the choices they make because they want to say, oh, I made this choice because of this. But life is black and white. It's always been black and white. And again, that's why when I see somebody, it to me, it's hypocritical. This is my opinion. To me, I'm gonna run past the light. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. See, I'm a wolf. Just ran through the yellow light. Look. To me, to accept donations on your YouTube channel, to accept, if you got like a GoFundMe, to accept any kind of monetary thing, a Zelle, a Cash App, to accept that, and then turn around and knock another person for saying, please donate to me. Or knock another person for saying, I need this money to do this, is the definition of hypocrisy. Because you're doing what you're criticizing someone else for doing. And that's an example of when people say, oh, there's no black and white. They'll be like, oh, but he's begging people for money on his channel. Yeah, but you allow people to donate on your channel. You see, people want to see that in color because it makes them feel better about themselves. But a person who sees the world knows it's still black and white. And it's not a bad thing. And that's what I think, again, people make that people want to act like they're the sheep because being a wolf is deemed to be bad. People want to pretend like they have sheep vibes, but they'll go out and they'll do stuff that's specifically wolf stuff. So be who you know you are. There's no black and white. You're either the wolf or the sheep. You're either the predator or the prey. You're either the hunter or the hunted. I don't know how many more similes you need to get the message that I'm trying to say across today. I'm back. When you drive a car today, and the guy in front of you wants to drive, and he or she is not in a rush to get to where they're going to go, but you got to be to work on time. Be the wolf. Be the wolf. Speed up. Jump in front of them. And then when they pull aside of you and they look at you like, yo, you howl at them. Oh, I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. That's what you do. See? And don't be afraid. Don't say, oh, I cut him off because I need to hurry up and get the... Nah, I'm the wolf. Again, growing up in this lifestyle, let me get your comments. Growing up in a lifestyle where humble, where you gotta have some type of, yes, you have to have some type of morals. But people are basing their morals on a more of a socialist or social or a we all equal, a we're all equal mentality. I'll say that. People are basing their morals on a we all equal mentality. You can think like that, but it's not true. You're either the person who's in charge or you're the person following. Some people aren't even main characters in their own story because they're so afraid to say I'm the wolf. And that right there, to me, and this is my opinion, that there to me, it only ends at the end of your life in disappointment, y'all. How are you not feeling like you're the main character in your own story? How are you not the wolf in your own story? You can't. Why do you want to play sheep in your own journey? Just one thing. Again, this is Jeep Talk episode 40. Are you the wolf or the sheep? The rich is going to keep getting richer. You complain about it and get you some money. I prefer to get some money. Let me get your comments. Jay said, I'm the conqueror lion. Sheep, wolves, round here, coyote, goats. Don't talk with your mouth full. I'm the wolf. Wolf do what they want to do, man. You gonna listen or you're not gonna listen. You see, a lot of people say that's deceitfulness, but it's confidence. It's confidence in knowing who you are. It's confidence in knowing in this life that you live, this one life that we know we live, you're going to make the journey. You're going to do what works for you because you're the wolf. You're not going to play sheep. I want everybody to just give a oh. I didn't look. I might go watch that movie today, y'all. The Wolf on Wall Street, because I was like, it's interesting, it's fun, but I mean, I got the concept of it, but the inner concept of it was like, yo, be the wolf, and don't be apologetic for being the main character. If you want me to say it in a nicer way, don't be apologetic for being the main character in your story. Don't be apologetic for being the main character in your story. That's when people start lying. That's when the hypocrisy starts. Typically, dude, I already know what you're going to say. I'm going. Okay, cool. Be a wolf, not a wolf. Let me see. Uh, gangster lifestyle. Is that is that balls empty, belly full, gangster lifestyles? He said, no, you just a rude NY NJ NJ. Yeah, I believe it. I'll take it. If that's what you want, I'll take it. But I'm a wolf. On a if that comes with being a wolf in the city that I'm from, so be it. Shout out to Industries for keeps checking in the building. Salute, y'all. Make sure you gotta if anybody like to watch content creating, you know, after I just 5-0'd Keith in the last verses, he decided he wants to you know, have some fun again. You know, I'm a content creator. And I don't, I mean, if I see the challenge worthy, I don't turn down any challenges that I see worthy. And so I'll 5-0 him again, or 3-0 him. I don't know how you're gonna set it up, but I think it'd be inspiration because from a battle, most people learn. Most people learn from competition. Competition could be healthy. Competition is healthy for the most part. It's just that a lot of people, they are too afraid of the repercussions if they don't win. A lot of people are too afraid of letting themselves go. And it's definitely nice to Keith to be an example of what not to do or not to challenge in the battle when he gets 3-0'd again. So make sure I'll put on next. It's gonna be the beginning of next year, so I'll definitely put the stuff on my channel when you guys, and update you guys whenever, you know, Keith gets ready, because you know he takes forever to edit videos. He said, "We're going crazy. This dude said he was a millionaire. Why aren't you talking about donations?" You see? I'll just say this. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand what a millionaire is or what it means. And they have the optics that a person who is a millionaire is like the celebrity millionaires who spend money recklessly, who just spend money without a care, without they do anything like that. But unfortunately, people like Khalil, they either don't have the time to learn, educate themselves on what a millionaire is, or what a millionaire means, what it technically means, or they just have this mindset of the rap star or R&B singer who goes out, buys the Lexuses, go on all these flashy trips, and spend all his money, being the only definition of a millionaire there is. Assets minus liabilities equals net worth. My net worth over $1 million. Simply put. Now, how I spend my money? I spend my money to stay a millionaire, or relatively financially free. So when I'm talking about donations, I'm not talking about giving me a donation. I'm talking about the black and whiteness of how you take your donation doesn't change whether or not it's a donation. So while you have some people saying, "Oh my God, he's on a live stream begging for money," but then if your live stream is open for donation, I don't see the difference. There's no black and white for me. There's no black and white for me. I mean, you guys can look in the chat room right now. You can't super chat me. If you wanted to, you couldn't super chat me. You can't cash at me. My thing gets blocked. You can't sell me. You can't donate in any way, because to me, that's how I want it. That's how I choose to be the wolf. I choose not to accept anything. Now, I had to put on a membership because shit, they tried to get rid of my channel. I had to put all the black men guys behind the membership. So that's that. But aside from that, bro, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm a wolf. I'm good. Let's see. The rich wants to spend your money, not theirs, Khalil. Exactly. That's a smart thing too. Again, uh, Derek Walker, financial. Again, I don't blame people like Khalil because of the fact that I understand how bad, and I believe Khalil is black. I understand how bad the education has been of finance in the United States. So while a lot of people say, "Oh, he's trolling," or they'll get mad because he says something they don't agree with over and over, over and over, I don't get upset. I try to explain it in a way that doesn't come off aggressive because I understand most people just don't know. Most people are sitting on the other side of the computer, completely financially unaware of what is about to happen, what has happened, what will continue to happen, and what will always be. And then they complain, they show their emotions about how they feel about it, rather than just trying to get some money, rather than just trying to find a way to teach others to get money. You see, that's one thing I added to myself, another G. That's one thing I added to myself. Like, I feel good not only because I'm a millionaire. I feel good not only because I'm financially free. I feel good not only because both of my children, well, right now, are going to have a house if I pass away, and my next child will have a house also, or a condo. I feel good because I'm able to teach people what I did to get through it, and show them on YouTube, because that allows me to feel great about being a wolf. It's still no black and white whether I did it or not. I'm still a wolf. But that allows me to feel great about being a wolf, because I'm the wolf that shows you how to become a wolf. Step by step. This is not a Bible. This is not a Quran. This is not something you have to read and then interpret from your own visual aspects. This is something where I give an entire guide on how I did it, and you get to watch. So it gives me a little more pride being a wolf. Or however it gives me more pride in being a wolf. But even if I didn't do it, I'd still be a wolf. Let me see. This dude ain't rich. He lives in a studio apartment in the poorest neighborhood in New Jersey. I don't understand. Again, I just don't understand. I mean, I try not to comment too much because, again, it's just everything's on a video. Everything's on YouTube. So if that's what you feel, I guess cool. Let me see. This dude thinks movies teach you how to be a man. No, what I'm telling you is that if you understand behavioral psychology, right? If you understand behavioral psychology, then you understand the training that schools give you. Then you understand the training that media gives you as a youth. And as a youth, when you watch those cartoons, when you watch those fairy tales, when you watch these things, it instills in your mind that, there's a hero who comes along and saves the day all the time. So when you're consistently in your mind taught this from a young age, I know you guys think, oh no, I know it's fake when I get older. No, but in your mind, psychologically, you're still thinking there is someone who's going to save the day instead of you saving yourself. Instead of you stepping up and being a wolf and saving yourself. We're taught from younger, and I don't want to say brainwashed, but we're behaviorally trained to believe, and some hero comes along with the strength to carry on. But shit, that's not reality. It's not reality. You got to be the main character in your story. You got to be the hero. You got to be the wolf. You got to be the hunter. You got to be the person who controls your destiny. And don't be afraid, or don't be embarrassed because you the wolf. Don't try to say, oh, it's a black and white. I'm not accepting. I mean, he's begging for super chats and I just have him open. No. Own it. Own your wolfness. Own your wolfness. What's your favorite country? Colombia. I got some time before we go in his work. I got like 10 minutes. Cool. All right, spit. Let me pause. Spit. Either you're ahead or behind. There's no in between. Yo, you're Big Euro. I don't know how many ways they need to say it, but if you guys got a new way to say it, say understand maybe somebody needs to hear it your way. Because at the end of the day, you're the wolf or the sheep. You the predator or the prey. You the main character of the story, or you just an extra. I just, it's hard for me as the main character of my story to watch people who just don't believe they're the main character of their own story. A wolf don't fly Spirit Airlines. A wolf does fly Spirit Airlines. You know why? Because a wolf flies a lot. Again, if I'm flying 9 times internationally a year, yeah, maybe if I fly 2 times a year, do my little 2 vacations, maybe I'll go first class, and maybe I wouldn't. I still wouldn't, because again, economically, it doesn't make sense. I'm still getting there at the same time. Again, Khalil unfortunately has a mentality when he looks at millionaires as these rappers, as these celebrities, as these people who spend money recklessly, not the millionaire next door who grinded from where he was at to get to a millionaire. Again, it's tough, man. I'm smoking some ice cream cake. Okay. Theo, salute fly. I'm getting ready for my trip to Chichi. Yo, this gonna be lit, man. Just make sure you plan out right. You don't fall in love, and you be the main character in your story when you get there, man. Make it all about you. Make it all about you. You know what I mean? Of course, if you can be respectful, always respectful, but make sure you make it about you. Like a lot of people, I think hypothetically, this is my thought. I don't think anyone who got scoped could have been a wolf. Well, at least at the time, there wasn't a wolf. Because a wolf wouldn't allow the woman to put them in a position where they're going to screw themselves over. Oh, I don't want to show my ID. Can I still come in? Yeah, sure. That's some sheep stuff. Oh, let me pour you a drink for you. That's some sheep stuff. I'm just joking, but it does sound catchy. The gangster lifestyle says all of us from New York and New Jersey are rude and aggressive. That's what wolves are. Gangster, I think that's what they want you to believe, gangster. I mean, yes, maybe we're all maybe we not aggressive. Maybe we just wolves, right? Maybe we're not aggressive. And how about, you ever seen like this gangster? I don't know if you're still here. Gans, maybe everyone else is just soft. Maybe we're not tough in New York and New Jersey. Maybe we're not rude. Maybe everyone else is just sensitive. Again, it's just how you see the picture. It's just how you see the picture. Hustle Man is in the building. Paper Chase. Oh, what's going on? Shout out to my bro in the building. Hustle Man 372. You gotta watch the. I'm so happy that I've been tracking my journey for so long on YouTube, because you get to see like that the people I grew up with, the majority of them I still am cool with now. The majority, if not all of them. I don't really know many people who I grew up with who I'm not still cool with now. Rest in peace, Malachi. Rest in peace, E-Mac. I mean, but I think that right there is a testament to who I am and what the people who I come from. Because 100,000 subscribers didn't mean nothing. Millions of views on a video don't mean nothing. I'm still who I am. I am still the same person I was when I was rocking the Olas and the shoes, and I'm still able to show the world the same thing I felt. So it's dope, man. Shout out to Paper Chase Hustle Man in the building. Mushrooms, how are you, Mushrooms? Mindset. Begging isn't the same as hustling. Hustling is honest. What? Dog, begging is the same as hustling. Because some people hustle is to beg. It's to convince, to get your emotion. Think about this. Some people's hustle is to grab your emotional support, to make you come out of your pocket. That's a hustle. I'm from the hood. I'm from North, I'm from Eastern. We from the hood. A hustle is anything you do to convince somebody to give something to you. If I am doing YouTube, it's a hustle. If I'm on the street begging for change, the one guy might just have his cup out. He's not getting no money. I got a sign that says, please help me. I got kids. I need to pay for a car. And you give me money? I'm a hustler. Because I just hustled you out of the money in your pocket. So again, to separate, it's no black, it's black and white. There's no color. Either you accept money or you don't. That doesn't mean, oh, you gotta beg for your money. You gotta Jimbo for your money. You gotta do, it's still the same thing when you accepting donations. But again, people don't want to feel that way because they don't want to be the wolf. They want to be the sheep. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to feel like, oh, I'm better than him because he begs for it and I allow people to give it to me. It's no black. It's just black and white. There's no difference. Stop the cap. You call yourself flyboy millionaire. You okay? Mushrooms 2024 mindset is sick. It's life. See, I've never been a person. I got a couple of minutes left. I've never been a person who deals in what should be or what shouldn't be, what's moral and what's not. I deal in what's reality. That's who I am. I've always been a person to deal in what's reality, and that's got me to where I'm at. But I understand some people's reality is so far away from reality that, you know, they'll think that there's a right and wrong. Begging is the lowest. I know millionaires that beg every day. I know multi-millionaires that beg every day. Come support this charity. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Jimmy D, what's up, man? Another thing is the difference between millions and billions of dollars. There is a difference. What type of donation? What's a typical donation to you? I'll double it maybe. You can't donate to me. You got to be cutthroat in everything in life. Just become a millionaire for real. Yeah, just dog. Do you know? Oh my God, bro! I can't. It's some things I can't even tell y'all what I had to do, like governmentally, to get certain things done. Let's say just get in my house to be seen by the inspector in Newark. I had to sit in the city hall office and basically like sit on the floor and say I'm not moving until I get to see the inspector. Dog. So when you guys say, oh man, listen, bro. Again, you got to be cutthroat. And a lot of people, they want to be cutthroat, but then they don't want the consequences or the actions that come with people knowing that you're cutthroat. I tell people I am who I am. You accept it or you don't. There is no middle ground. There's no, oh, well, can you be nice? No, I am who I am. Now, am I genuinely a respectable, nice person? Yes, I am. But I'm still a wolf. I'm just a wolf that won't have to bite your head off, or I don't got to eat every single sheep. I ain't got to smash every single chick. You smash a lot though. I can get a Hellcat. Okay. I wouldn't. That's crazy. I was being a wolf like you until I got slapped. I ate with my mouth. I was being a wolf like you and got slapped because I ate with my mouth open. That's cool. But if you allow a slap, or let's take it out. If you allow a consequence to change who you are, then you probably was never that in the start. If you allow a reaction to change who you are, then were you ever that in the beginning? Because I'm going to always be who I am. There's nothing that's only going to change. Now, I may get better at what I am over time, because you should always get better or more into who you are. But I've been the same kid since 13, 12, 11. I'm the same person. And anybody that knows me knows I am. It's just, I got more money now. I have more experience in life now. I can explain myself a lot better because I have more living experience. But I am the same person I am. And I've always been. Dang, he said for $9.99 I can teach you. Now we don't do there's nothing wrong with consultation. I don't do them, no. It's just life, Sly. It's just life. I have a financial education. I know a lie when I see one. I own properties also in Brooklyn, upstate. I mean, I hear you. He's 53 years old. I'm 40. Are you kidding me? Are we really comparing this? We're not comparing, Khalil. If if you're retiring at 53, that means you're how old are you? 50, or you retired at 50? Well, let's say you're 52, right? That means you're still older. Anyway, bro figured out life when his time. Bro figured out life when his time is coming to an end. Right, it is. If it is, I lived it. I lived it. For low price of $9.99, I can teach you the second house. Nah, I ain't selling nothing out here. I'll take as much. I'll take as much. That's cool. Theo, Flyboy. I'm more of a lion than both. I hear you. I'm a millionaire if you count the property in 401k and money you have in the bank. That's then what are you talking about then? Do you supposed to? If you don't, I don't understand. Why wouldn't you count that? You think I don't count my 401k? That company I've been at for 20 years, even though I had sold it and paid it back and all that stupid stuff, or smart stuff. Nah, I have. And you're like, oh, if you're a millionaire, why do you go to work every day? Well, because you still have to teach your kids that, hey, just in case your kids are not entrepreneurs, they got to know that you could work 25 years and retire. I've been working since I was 14. I've been at my company since 18. I'm at 22 years right now. 3 more years, I'll set precedent to say, hey, kids, y'all see me. I worked 25 years. I didn't have to, but I worked 25 years and now I can retire. Even though I can retire right now. Let's see. There's pecking order of wolves and Omega Wolf, but the weakest. It's still a wolf. A wolf is still a wolf. Maybe in your group, maybe you have a group. Like I said, maybe you have a group of wolves. Maybe you and your homies are wolves. Maybe you're not the strongest in your group. Maybe you're not the wealthiest in your group. Maybe you don't get the most women in your group. Maybe you don't get the most money in your group. But you're still a wolf. You're still a wolf. Now you got a group. If you're a wolf in a group full of sheep, that speaks more volumes about who you are. Oh, gangster. Okay. Bird says facts. Or maybe it was just somebody's upbringing. As you get older, you start to change. See, a lot of people say when you get older, and I gotta get in. A lot of people say when you get older, you start to change. But the thing is that when you get older, you don't start to change. You just develop more into who you are or who you've always been. A lot of people, the issue is that Leonardo. The issue is that The issue is that a lot of people, they don't know who they are, and they don't find out to after they experience the world more. And then when they find out, they realize they got to change because they don't like who they are. So that's what happened. He said, "I love big women." I had a couple big women. I haven't had big women. Yeah, I've had a big. I don't know the last time I had a big one. Oh yeah, I did have a kind of thick woman in Medellin. I can't listen no more. Okay, this is a hustle. Everything's a hustle. Barks, what up? Kid Globe, what it do? God, them spin. All right, y'all. I'm about to get the day going. All right, gangster guns. All right, balls. I'm just calling balls empty belly full. What's going on, man? What time is it? I got 2 minutes. All right. I own property in NYC. I'm already retired. I'm retiring at 53. It's not a flex. Had you said 43, that again, I try not to. I still say it's a flex. Retiring at 53 is still a flex because it's before the retirement age. But I could be retired now. My son's in school, so it doesn't make no sense. But I probably will be retired at 47. Let me see. Most people don't retire until so it is somewhat of a flex though. 50 still ain't bad. Thanks, CG3. All right, y'all. Charlie B, what's going on? Be a wolf. All right, y'all. Oh, you already know J. Cole. All right, y'all. It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Check out the channel. And this has been another Jeep Talk. The wolf or the sheep? Which one are you? Peace.